Hey, what's up? It's Sunday, March 22nd, 2026, and we got some severe weather to talk about in today's videos. We got a pretty decent chance for some severe weather today, so let's jump straight into this weather update video. Let's start off with our day one outlook for today, March 22nd, 2026. We actually do got a marginal risk expanding from parts of southern Illinois all the way up towards Pennsylvania, where a few scattered severe storms will be a possibility today. This does include Charleston, West Virginia, Washington, D.C., over there towards Scranton, Pennsylvania, and those locations. You guys are in a marginal risk for severe weather today if you're in that green. Now, we also do got a yellow slight risk as well, which is a level 2 out of 5. Okay, so that's this yellow. That expands from parts of central Indiana all the way up there towards Pennsylvania. Now, this one includes Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Morgantown, West Virginia, and parts of pretty much like a lot of Ohio, a lot of Pennsylvania, and those locations. So those we could see for some chance for severe weather as well. So the main concern is going to be some hail, because hail, we have a potential to see quite a lot of hail today. We could see some very large hail. As you can see, we have a hail conditional intensity group 1. Let me show you guys that. So the brown and the yellow, those are like the probabilities, but if you see this hatching looking thing, this is just like the probability, like if a tornado does occur, if hail does occur, like if it occurred in here, that's the probability, but if it does, then it could be pretty strong. So, it could be pretty big hail, so that's that hail outlook. But if we do check out the wind outlook as well, some strong winds are going to be a possibility today as well. That's going to be the other concern. But a concern that we don't have to worry about too much. Well, it's something to keep in mind, but something that we don't, like the least concern is going to be tornadoes. There is going to be potential. I could see an isolated tornado or two out here, but it's not the biggest concern. The biggest concern is going to be hail, but tornadoes is not the biggest concern out here. As you can see, we do got 2% tornado risk expanding from parts of southern Indiana all the way up towards Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Columbus, Ohio. You guys are in this, as well as Cincinnati, Ohio. You guys are in the 2% tornado risk, which is on the lower side of things, and an isolated tornado or two does have potential to occur. So, yeah, and if you live in this light green, just a few thunderstorms will be a possibility today. So let's take a look at the future radar. So let's take a look at the HRRR future radar to see when these storms are going to develop and when they could impact you. So let's check out the HRRR future radar. So these storms will be from the afternoon into the evening. I just want to say that first. Afternoon into the evening is when these storms should start developing, and it will go kind of through a nocturnal type of threat though too. So it'll go kind of into the night. So this is just a future radar, so I can show you guys the timing and stuff. So, like I said, winds and hail is going to be the main concern, but we can't rule out an isolated tornado or two. So here's the future radar. You can see while this is all happening, we'll talk about this some more, but snow will be happening in the northeast. We'll have some rain over here as well. But yeah, we're going to have some snow in the northeast. And then soon, we're going to have all of this rain over here. See all this rain? At some point, we're going to have a lot of rain up here. And then, I don't know why my circles are like that, but anyways, all that rain is eventually gonna start moving south and potentially causing some potential severe weather. So, let me show you guys what this could look like on the future radar here. Here is what they could look like. As you can see, we're gonna have some of these storms develop in front of it. This is around 7 p.m. We're gonna have some of these storms develop right here. These could produce some severe winds, some hail, maybe an isolated tornado. Then we're gonna have another little line of storms come through that could also be severe, that come through as well. So the storms will have, some people might get like more than one round of storms. Okay, like parts of Pennsylvania can get more than one round of storms. But yeah, but like, see these storms that pop up in front of it? Like, watch this. See these storms right here that pop up in front? Those will come through, and then the second line, which is right here, will also come through behind that. So yeah, just make sure you're having a way to get alerts today. Storms could get to Columbus most likely around probably like 10 p.m., but some of the earlier storms could get there. Some of the storms that develop before that gets there could cause some rumbles of thunder as well. But if you guys want to know the time of the future radar, it's right up here. So right up here. Anyways, that's that. And you might notice that there's a lot of rain with this. See all that heavy rain that's going to be with this? Well, there's also going to be a excessive rainfall threat with this, okay? Excessive rainfall threat. We have a marginal, at least 5% excessive rainfall threat expanding from northern New Jersey all the way to parts of southeastern Ohio, where excessive rainfall is going to be a possibility. This does include Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Morgantown, West Virginia. Also does include New York City, Philadelphia. You guys are in an excessive rainfall threat, marginal, lower side of things, but we could see quite a lot of rainfall out of this. If we check out this right here, this shows some rainfall. As you can see here, we can see up to 1 inch if you're in some of those light blue areas, but if you're in these blue areas, these turquoise blue areas, you need to be staying aware of potential excessive rainfall today that could lead to some flooding. So yeah. And again, if you're in this severe weather threat, just please make sure you're having alerts on. And we're gonna have some moisture get pulled up from the Gulf and stuff, and that's gonna it's not that much moisture, like it's not like that crazy, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty warm today too. So like out here, it's gonna be warm. Like I'm saying warm, but then after these storms pass through, hey, we're gonna get a little bit of a cold front. I mean, it's not gonna be too crazy, but we're gonna have a little bit of a cold front. It's gonna bring down some cold air, and this is not like that much of dew points. Okay, this is not the highest dew point, but yeah, we're gonna have. I just want to show you guys like what kind of these, like what dew point and moisture can these storms work with. So yeah, all of this moisture, all this green you see here is all moisture that's getting pulled up, okay, from the Gulf. And then it's going to go right up over here. And then we're going to have a cold front push through, okay? And we'll have that cold front push through. It might get pretty cold after these storms, okay? It might get pretty cold after these storms come through. So as you can see right here, there's that cold front. It's just going to wipe all of this moisture away. So wipe all that moisture away. And all that moisture is just going to get wiped away. So that's just what the cold front could look like and everything like that. So yeah, we don't have that much CAPE out there, conservative available potential energy. We don't have that much. It's not that crazy. But we got some shear out there a little bit, and we got some shear out there and stuff. But yeah, just nothing too crazy. I'll show you guys the CAPE here. But these storms, like the tornado threat is not high, okay, which is a good thing. It's always a good thing, unless you like tornadoes. But they're pretty dangerous. So here, yeah, you see we're not going to get too much CAPE. Okay, we're not going to get too much CAPE. Yeah, shear, yeah. But SIGTOR, we got some out there, but I don't want to get that deep into this, okay? I don't want to get that deep into this, okay? So, okay, yeah. So let's talk about some of the temps, okay? Let's talk about some of the temperatures. So as you can see right here, it's pretty warm in the United States, okay? It was warm in parts of the western United States as well, as you can see right over here. We had some records broken. I mean, it was pretty crazy, guys. We had some warm temperatures out there. But anyways, we're about to see a little bit of cold come in after that storm passes through. But you can see all this warmth trying to make its way into the Midwest, and you guys are getting a taste of the warmth. Okay, you guys might be able to. You guys can feel the warmth out there, but the cold air will start coming through after this cold front passes through. It's kind of just going to be like cold air tries to come through, warm air tries to come back. But as you can see right here, there's that cold front that comes through, all this blues, the cold, and that's going to be there for like March 24th. Then the warmth tries to come back, and then might see another thing of cold come through around March 28th. But yeah, it looks like the warmth is going to try to keep coming back here. So, and the severe weather risk does continue tomorrow on March 23rd, where a few scattered severe storms will be a possibility in that marginal risk. So mainly hail is going to be the main threat with that. So anyways, that's the temperatures, and let's see what the Climate Prediction Center does think of this as well. Let's check that out. Climate Prediction Center is expecting it to be, let's see here. Yeah, it was like this yesterday. Kinda. See that we're expecting warmer and above average temperatures if you're in these orange areas for the next 6 to 10 days. But if we go to 8 to 14 day outlook, yeah, the warmth tries to come back over here as well. So yeah, as you can see right there, 8 to 14 days looks like the warmth is going to try to come back, but up there in the northeast, you guys will probably remain pretty cold. So let's take a look at the total snowfall that you could be seeing out of this this little snow system that's coming through. So let's see how much snowfall you could get if you're up there in the northeast. So here is the total snowfall outlook. Like, you're not gonna get like crazy amounts of snow. You're not gonna get like crazy amounts of snow. You're gonna get some snow. Okay, you're gonna get some snow, but it's not like that crazy. Okay, as you can see right here, you can see how much snow we could get out there. Fast forward up to here. So let's zoom in over here. If you're in that white, not too much snow, but if you're in these pink areas, you guys can see some snow. But blue, yeah, 11, 16 inches in some of these pink areas. So Augusta, Maine, probably not too much snow. Maybe like for you guys, probably like maybe around, let's see, 4 or 5 inches of snow for Augusta. But yeah, this is just the total snowfall for this. But you know, we're not gonna be seeing too much snow out of this. So yeah, it's pretty much what's going on right now. So anyways, let's see the nice weather outlook. Okay, let's see the nice weather outlook. So this updates 4 times a day. Fair conditions in these more greenish, light greenish areas. Then we get nice day inside those green areas. Then we got beautiful day in those yellow areas. And that's all the weather talk I got for you today. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to click that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned to forecasts. Make sure you're staying prepared today for these severe weather event. Make sure you have alerts on and everything. And I'll see you in the next weather update video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.